Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Player profile time here at Giangelo's for the South Range Raiders, and we are joined at this time by a young man who I cannot wait to tell his story, because his story very similar to the young man we just talked to, who is selfless in everything he does and especially showed it on the football field this past year. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, number 67 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts, Michael Chadbourne. We were talking about it before. Everybody yelled Chaz at me, scared the bejesus out of me. Talk about the Chaz. I mean, when people yell Chaz, we hear Luke, then we hear Chaz, all that stuff. So to be known as Chaz, I mean, what a cool nickname that is, number one. Old school, which I dig. For you, do you have any other nicknames?
The nickname kind of started off freshman year. It was like Michael, Chazzy Chaz. And then the next year was Chaz, Michael. So, I don't know.
There's an evolution, right?
Yeah, it's an evolution, yeah.
The coach is calling you Michael, Chaz. I mean, that's probably a little bit too much for the play clock.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about this story. We just talked to Luke Starkey, who has a very similar story to you. We talk about selflessness, and people always ask why South Range is so special. I think one of the biggest reasons is the selflessness of this team. And you, my friend, and Luke, and so many others on South Range embody that, but you lived it. You're an H-back last year. You said you're what, 36, number 36, and then all of a sudden they hand you this 67 jersey. What was the first thing that went through your mind when they're like, hey, the team needs you to be this. We need you to run in front of those guys that run the ball. What was your reaction to that?
Well, I've really never been anywhere near the line my entire career, so the coaches needed me. I needed to step up for my team.
That's incredible. I mean, hey, can we get a round of applause for that? Selflessness where your team needs you. So, and I've heard, now I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a secret. Coach Rock and I have some in-depth conversations. And he goes, listen, the two guys that you're going to interview tonight are absolute dogs. Absolute dogs. So when you think about what you mean to this team now, and you stepped into those shoes, what does that mean to you? To know that not only are you wanted, but you're needed to get this team back to where we want to go, which is ultimately Week 16.
Yep. It's a little bit of pressure, but I'm glad to do it.
Fair enough. All right, so and since you're a lineman now, we can talk about food, right? Did you get to eat more?
I have not got my food yet, but
not here, not right now, but like. You got to bulk up a little bit, right? You're built for comfort now, and you don't have to worry about speed necessarily.
Yeah, I put on a good 20 pounds or so.
So how did you do that? I know how you do it when you get older, but how do you do it when you're younger?
You got to make sure to eat in the morning. Wake up, eat, go to bed,
eat. Incredible.
Eat.
So I almost regret having to ask this. Was that challenging for you? We can ask Mom. I bet she knows better.
A little bit. It's been hard now because I'm actually like moving around and stuff.
Yeah, because you're cutting. Like anytime you're in there, now you're cutting weight. You're getting more chiseled. So how much have you had to eat the first 4 weeks of the season just to stay at the same weight fighting weight, so to speak?
I've had to eat a lot. I feed the team. I usually get like seconds or thirds. I try to eat a lot. So
what's your favorite?
My favorite feed the team so far.
Yeah.
It was probably actually last week we had Giangelo's.
Hey, that's what I'm talking. With Lynn sitting right there, she heard that one. Thanks to the speaker, of course. Okay, we had Giangelo's last week. What did we eat? How much? Like when you're putting a plate together, what are you looking at?
Well, I'm looking at the meat. We had chicken. We had like 2 different types of chicken. It was really good, and we had some pasta. I like the pasta. And we had a really good dessert. I think we had some like ice cream thing. It was really good.
Okay, so Mom, is she the cook in the house? Is that how it works? Okay, so what does Mom make that is incredible? Like you have like it's your birthday dinner or your specialty dinner, the dinner that you're gonna have after you just absolutely highlight your mom's food.
Honestly, it's kind of basic, but she makes really good homemade pepperoni rolls.
Homemade pepperoni rolls. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to ask you the other question because I don't want your mom might come over this table at me. younger sister plays golf. Shout her out. Go ahead.
Natalia Chadbourne, right there.
There she is. The golfer. She's more embarrassed than you are. How does that happen? How competitive? I know you're a laid back, chilled out dude, but how competitive are you and your sister when it comes to things, just regular stuff? Probably not taking out the trash.
Yeah, honestly, not very competitive because not a lot of competition.
Not from her side though, right? From her side. From your side.
Yeah, I mean, I beat her in almost everything. So.
Can you beat her in golf?
She's got one thing.
Oh, we got you. We got him. I'm on your side. So talk about, responsibilities. As a big brother, we all know that if something happens to little sister, yeah, we're allowed to give them and rib them and beat them up a little bit when we're growing up, but nobody else does. How much are you a protective brother?
I say I'm pretty protective. I don't really usually let anyone mess with her too much. It usually has to be me. So.
What are some of the things you like doing outside of football?
I like eating.
Established. Check that box. Okay. What else?
I like to play video games.
What's the video game right now you're playing? Uh-oh.
Brawl Stars. I'm a big Brawl Stars guy. I like phone games. So mostly phone games. I don't have time for much. But
Brawl Stars?
Brawl Stars.
What is that?
It's a game you play on your phone. It's like a shooting game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like WWE. I was getting real excited. We were gonna have it download right now. So is that something you play against other people online?
Yeah, I usually play with my team. Like a lot of people on the team play it too.
Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, look, is that Tommy back there? All right. So who's the best at Brawl Stars?
I say I am.
Okay, let's get verification on this. Who else plays? Tommy, who's the best? Oh, Aiden Dominguez is the best, apparently. We got some power rankings we're going to have to release on YSN again. The Brawl Stars. Nate Lewis throws his hat in the ring. Okay. Nate's pretty terrible. We heard that, too. Poor Nate. All right, so we're playing video games. What else do you do?
I don't do much. Minecraft. Fishing.
Fishing?
Yeah, I fish.
Biggest fish you've ever caught?
I don't.
Oh boy.
I fish, but I'm a pretty pathetic fisherman.
Okay.
So it's more about being there.
Should we give the reel to your sister? Reel and rod to your sister?
No.
Okay.
She's worse.
No. Mom says no. All right. Let's get to plans after high school. What are they?
I probably want to go to college. Do something math related.
Math?
Yeah.
Okay. Who got you into math?
I don't know. I just picked it up really good from an early age. My teacher's been very encouraging and just took off from there.
Let's shout out some teachers here that have made a huge impact for you, big influences in your life.
Probably Mr. Miller and Mrs. Fischel.
Mrs. Fischel, okay.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about, let's go mom. Let's start with mom. How incredible, and I see her everywhere. Literally everywhere I go, she's there. It's always smiling, always so polite, so generous. For you to be her little boy, how is that?
I'm so lucky. She's a great mom. She's been with me everywhere. Sometimes I don't always want her there, but she's there. She shows up.
Oh, man.
She shows up.
Edit. Oh, if you had a trait that you just absolutely admire about your mother, what would it be?
Her patience. She's very patient, especially with me. Not so easy to deal with most of the time. So
you're not easy to deal with?
No, not really.
I love it. And she's saying that's not true. See, I told you she's so kind. All right, let's talk about last question. We'll get you off the hot seat here. Reality TV. It's everywhere. It's been everywhere. If you could be on one show and compete to win it, what would it be? Susie just said naked and afraid. We're going to slow that. We're going to edit that out. The Federales are going to want to talk to Susie after this. What show would it be and why that you could compete in a reality TV show?
Reality TV show? I'd probably have to do like something close to Naked and Afraid, not like that, but something like a survival show. Just I don't have any chance with any like Jeopardy. I don't have a chance.
Just
I'd have
keep
to
your
go.
clothes on, dude. Just keep your clothes on. All right? That's all we're asking. This is, we got to end this quick. It's getting dicey in here.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chad!